Hey guys, Bob here from Raw Strength and Muscle, and today we're going to continue this series on how to become one of the top 1% of the population, and we're going to do it through some counterintuitive advice, and that is do not live in the present. Okay, I have studied all the great masters just like everybody else has. You can only act in the present. You can't act in the future or the past. True. Okay. Or I believe it's the Taoists who say that if you're living in anxiety, you're living in the future. If you're living in sadness, you're living in the past. And if you're living in bliss, you're living in the present. That is also true. But the fact of the matter is, although you can only live and act in the present, you need to live in the present in a way that reflects what you want to be in the future, okay? You also have to act in the present with a view on what you've done in the past and whether it's worked or not. I mean, the bottom line is this: most people who are depressed, okay, are depressed and they're sad because their present looks like their past and they didn't enjoy their past. So now they are continuing to be in the same situation that made them unhappy in the past, so they're unhappy. If somebody is anxious about the future, it's because the future is uncertain. The reason why the future is uncertain is because they didn't decide what they want the future to look like. They did not decide what kind of a person will get that future that they want. And they didn't take steps in the present to become the person in the future who gets what they want to have in the future. Okay. Now, the concept of becoming the person who gets what you want as opposed to getting what you want, we'll talk about that in another video. But the bottom line here is you need to think everything you do in the present, and you need to compare that to what your ideal future self would do. Okay. So you want to live and be healthy and see your kids grow up, and you want your kids to be proud of you, and you want your wife to be proud of you. You want your wife to be sexually attracted to you. You want your wife's friends to see you and be like, holy shit, I know why you married this guy. He is fucking hot. Okay, you want that. But what are you doing in the present? Well, since you never decided that's what you wanted and decided how to become that person, what basically happens is you suck down donuts every single day. Okay, you don't fucking shave this nasty ass hair off of your fucking chest. You don't get fucking tanned. You don't fucking do anything to make yourself physically attractive, physically healthy whatsoever. And then you wonder why a year from now, you're just the same place you were a year ago, okay, just a little bit fatter, a little bit paler, a little bit hairier, a little bit flabbier, a little bit weaker, and a little bit less fucking attractive. Your kids respect you a little bit less. Your wife fucking finds you a little bit less attractive because you're living in the present. I want a donut right fucking now. That is going to give me a dopamine rush and make me feel good right fucking now, okay? But if you don't live in the future, okay, plan for the future while you live and act in the present, you are never going to change anything. Your past, which is probably the same as your present, is going to be your future. The only thing is you are going to degrade over fucking time. Everything bad about the past is going to be worse in the future if you do not fucking change it. Now, the fact of the matter is, if you are living in the present, okay, in a way that's making your present better than your past, in a way that will make your future better than your present, you are going to be, as the Taoists say, in bliss. You are going to realize you've done everything right, and you're going to have a sense of bliss knowing that your life is going to get better and better and better. You have nothing to fear about the future. You have nothing to regret about the past because your present's better than your past and your future is going to be better than your present. No fear, no regret, just bliss, okay? But the way to do that is, like I said, to learn from the past and to plan for the future and to live in the present in a way that will continually make your life better. I've got all these people asking me, like, how do I get up at 4:46 a.m.? Well, you need to go to bed early. The problem that people have with going to bed early, which is the real problem they have with getting up early in the morning, is going to bed and being content, going to bed knowing that they've lived a good day, going to bed looking forward to getting up in the morning, okay? If you don't have a plan for your future, you're not going to be excited about getting up in the morning. When you're a little kid and it's the day before Christmas, the day before your birthday, you want to go to bed early, you want to get up early because you know when you wake up, Santa Claus was there and you're really looking forward to it. And if you're not living every single day in the present in a way that makes tomorrow better and it makes you look forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow you're going to live a good day that will make the day after tomorrow better, you're not going to have anything to look forward to. If you don't live in a way where every single day is better than the day before it, okay, if you're not constantly learning from the past and improving yourself along the way, you're going to lay around at night and you have to play video games, you have to watch Netflix, you have to do drugs, you have to drink beer, you have to stay up all night because you don't want to go to bed because you haven't accomplished anything and you're unhappy. You should, around 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, be thinking to yourself, man, I accomplished this and this and this. I got a great workout. I ate great food. I didn't fall off my diet. I spent some good time with my family. I did some really good work. Everything you've accomplished, and you can just lay down and just in bliss, as the Taoists say, just thinking to yourself, man, I really lived today. Today was a better day than yesterday, and I can't wait until I get up tomorrow before 5 a.m. and start running my day to make it another day, just like today, but even better, okay? Anyway, like I said, just something to think about. I know this is a little bit counterintuitive, but hey, if what you were doing was working, you'd already be in the top 1% of the population. You would already be living in bliss, okay? So, like I said, take off the blinders. Don't ignore the future. Don't do what gives you a dopamine rush right now. Think about what you want to be in the future. Work today to become the person in the future who has what you want to have in the future, and take a look back at the past every once in a while. What do you regret? What did you do that worked? What did you do that didn't work? Do more of what worked, do less of what didn't work, and every single day will be better than the day before it, and every single future tomorrow you will know it's going to be better than today, as good as today was. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have not yet subscribe. Like the video, comment down below if you would want to. And aside from that, I will see you guys in the next video.